Hi, you may well know that the Lennon Wired exhibition is at Liverpool at the moment in Strawberry Field, which was John Lennon's sanctuary. That exhibition is made up of the microphone leads made into pieces of art, 11 pieces of art, and some prints that also contain some of the leftover wires as well that have been made into these bangles. There was only 40 of those. So we kept 2 of the 7 microphone leads intact, they're still working. But the remnants of the ends of the leads, we still had 1 of those left after everything. Part of one of the leads with one of those ends went to John Lennon's sister Julia, so that she could have a keepsake of these microphone leads that Lennon used to record Imagine. But there was 1 of the big leads left over, and I'll show you what it looked like before. And so I needed to do something with that. So I wanted to make it into rings or some kind of jewellery that people could wear, like the bangle, but you can't really wear a great big chunky end of a microphone lead. So I went and saw a guy who was an aircraft engineer who had his own little setup. He was an ex-aircraft engineer that made bespoke pieces for cars, vintage items that you can't get anymore. And we discussed how we could do this. And he made some tools so that he could cut this into rings. And the result of that are these. So overall, this is everything that we got from that. I've added some silver chains to these as well. But let's just start with these big ends here. Now these are lovely, they make great pendants, and what each of them has on it, they're hand inscribed. It says Lennon Wired Imagine on them and a date. And they both got these on that side of them. So I've done that for them. And then these are the rings. This is all brass, we believe. And these are also inscribed as well. And one of these is already gone, so you're seeing everything we've got, bar 1. Now as they get smaller, which may not fit onto fingers, these can either be pendants, as in this case, or even earrings. But maybe, what a lovely set of wedding rings these would be. Inscribed and being part of that historic recording of Lennon recording Imagine. And there are also these pieces that are left over that I have yet to decide what to do with, but I will find something to do with them. I mean, this piece is very odd, but you know what? It's still part of that historic piece of equipment, and not much use to anybody other now than this, and at least this becomes a keepsake of that incredible moment, of that recording session, for that album, for that single. And so this will become the Imagine rings. I'm not sure what we're going to call them exactly yet, but these are them. And if you're interested in them, please get in touch with me.